Today we will see about anterior triangles triangles of the anterior triangles of the neck. These are there is a space. It is the space. This space is nothing but the space between the base of the mandible. You can see here the base of the mandible and the hyoid bone and the angle. It is the base, it is the angle which goes upwards to the mastoid process and the hyoid bone. This space is called as, this area is called as submandibular space. And there is a midline. The midline start from the base of the mandible, that is the chin of the mandible to the sternum. It is called the midline. It is the midline. It is the chin of the mandible, that is the base of the mandible. It is the chin, and it goes backwards to the angle. Angle will continue the mastoid process. Here you can see all the angles. A brief picture of all the angles can be seen here. See here, it is the mastoid process. Here you can see the anterior angle just below the mandible, just below the chin of the mandible is called the submental triangle. Here you can see the submental triangle, and there is a hyoid bone, and the hyoid bone. Here you can see the submuscular triangle can be seen here. The muscular triangle. There is a superior belly of the omohyoid, and there is a posterior belly of digastric. And there is a superior belly of omohyoid and the sternomastoid. This forms a space is called carotid triangle. And there is a angle between the anterior belly of digastric is called submental triangle. The triangle formed between the two anterior belly of digastric is called the submental triangle. And one more triangle is there, that is called as anterior triangle. Then there is a digastric triangle. Digastric triangle is between the two anterior belly, posterior belly and the sternohyoid. There is a digastric triangle. You can see here there is a submental triangle here. Submental triangle can be seen here, anterior belly of digastric. Between the two anterior belly of digastric can be seen here. You can also see the floor is formed. Floor is formed by the malohyoid muscle. The malohyoid muscle floor is formed here. Floor can be formed here, and the contents can be seen here. The contents can be seen here. There is outline of the submandibular gland can be seen here. The anterior belly joins the posterior belly along with the sternohyoid. This anterior belly. Between the two anterior belly, there is a formation of this triangle is called submental triangle. When you see the cross section of the submandibular triangle, you can see these structures can be seen here. In the coronal triangle, you can see the submandibular deep part of the submandibular gland. You can see the superficial part of the submandibular gland. You can see here the duct, submandibular duct. You can see the lingual nerve can be seen here. And you can also see here that these are the submental triangle. Submental triangle is seen here. Now the digastric triangle. You can see the digastric triangle. Digastric triangle. Well, now we'll see, before going to that, now we'll see the carotid triangle here. Carotid triangle is formed by the Carotid triangle is formed by the superior shear, superiorly posterior belly of digastric. Then there is the superior belly of omohyoid and the sternomastoid. These three structures form the carotid triangle. In the carotid triangle, the structures can be seen here. Carotid triangle. There is an external carotid artery, internal carotid artery, and the common carotid artery. Here, the external carotid artery use the superficial temporal branch and the maxillary artery, and you can see the facial artery, lingual artery, superior thyroid artery. These structures are from the external carotid artery. It is a common carotid artery, and there is a omohyoid, superior belly of omohyoid and posterior belly of the omohyoid can be seen here, and it is a muscular triangle. Here there is a muscular triangle is here. You can see the muscular triangle here. The muscular triangle can be seen here. Here you get the only muscles. That is the infrahyoid muscles can be seen here. There are the infrahyoid muscles can be seen here. Infrahyoid muscles are the ribbon-like muscles. They are the infrahyoid muscles are the four muscles. They are the four muscles, nothing but that is the omohyoid muscle, omohyoid. Then there is the sternohyoid, thyrohyoid, omohyoid. These are the muscles of the infrahyoid muscles supplied by the ansa cervicalis muscle. They are called as these muscles. These muscles are called as that is the transverse red muscles. Then they are called as the rectus muscles, strap-like muscles. Developmentally, they are degenerated strap muscles, and the remnant are the genohyoid, and all these infrahyoid muscles are called as